Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, the content that we're going to talk about tonight has to do with an age-old argument I'm sure you guys have heard 1,000 times. Good guy with a gun stops a bad guy with a gun. One side says it's the absolute truth and the way to do, and the other side says the other side is crazy. Obviously, there's two diametrically opposed positions here, but something is being overlooked, and what we're going to cover, the catalyst for tonight's video, is a piece from the Washington Post where I'm going to get into it in a second, but it's really important because it focuses on that good guy versus bad guy with a gun mentality, and they attack it head on, but they miss a huge point, which I think all of us will relate to. It's incredibly important. Everything we linked in the description box below. Here's a big teaser. This is the way to stop these incidents, but I'm going to get into it in one word after our sponsor, which has a direct tie-in to the point of this video. Now, our sponsor for this video is LAS Concealment. In today's increasingly dangerous environment, arming yourself responsibly and effectively is paramount in defending yourself and those that you love. Selecting a holster is an important piece of embracing your Second Amendment rights. LAS Concealment is here for precisely that purpose. With leading designs inside and outside the waistband options and combat tested by special forces and overseas operations, and available in hundreds of colors and patterns and custom prints, LAS Concealment has the right solution for you. Check them out in the link description box below, and thank you to LAS for making this video possible. Now, guys, what I'm going to read first, I'm going to read an excerpt from the Washington Post. Again, it's all about good guy with a gun versus bad guy with a gun, and they're attacking it, but they're missing the biggest point. Here's the actual quote, again, from the Washington Post, linked in the description if you want to read the entire article. Instead, referring to Republicans, they will offer, quote, thoughts and prayers and claim that the way to stop these situations is to make guns more widely available to law-abiding citizens. Again, the constitutional carry piece and the concealed carry piece. This theory was tested in Buffalo and found wanting. A retired cop working as a security guard was killed trying to stop the person who was wearing those things. Obviously, I'm censoring this because YouTube is a sensitive platform. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I want to address exactly what he said, and this is the person in question. This is from CNN. This man is a hero. In my book, this man is a hero. He chose to stand in between someone else, and danger. That makes you a hero. He engaged a threat, and he laid down his life in an honorable fashion to save others. Now, the Washington Post author is saying, well, the good guy with a gun versus the bad guy with a gun thing failed. It clearly failed and pointed to this. Here's something that the Washington Post author is completely missing. Listen to what the people in this area said about the incident. The hero security guard, who I fully agree, who engaged the suspect but was fatally shot was Aaron Salter, a former Buffalo police lieutenant, said the mayor. So this was a police officer or a former police officer. This person had full-on training, and he chose, again, to put himself in that line of fire. Salter is a hero who tried to protect people in the store, tried to save lives, and in the process lost his own life, Brown said. And that right there is so crucial. In the time that this went down, this officer had the choice. He could run to fire or he could run away from fire. He chose to. He engaged a threat, and again, he put his life in danger, determined that he was going to do that. He made a conscious decision. What the author in the Washington Post is not saying, and this is something that a lot of gun owners and people who have concealed carry permits and all people who carry guns on a daily basis do understand, when you do this, whether you succeed or fail in your mission, you are buying time for those around you. And that's what this officer did. This man is not a hero because he did one thing or another. He's a hero because he put himself at the focal point of danger. Whether he succeeded or failed, that is beside the point. The point here is he allowed others time to get out of the area, time to take cover, time to escape while he was being focused on. And that's something that is not being said, and I personally think it needs to be said a lot more. This individual, they don't make men like this often. This is solid. And I got one more thing for you, but it's really important to understand that piece. There is the good guy with a gun versus the bad guy with a gun element, but there's also the focal point, which means other people are not looking in other directions. That's incredibly important. And that's one of the responsibilities of when you have a firearm in public on your person with a permit or constitutional carry. The idea is you are that first line of defense, and this is really important because everyone is missing this. The supermarket's security guard, quote, fired multiple shots at the suspect when he entered the store. This again from CNN. Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia said, but the suspect was wearing tactical gear that protected him from the guard's gunfire. Again, this guard attempted and engaged, and he did some things that a lot of people simply would not be able to do in a split second. And he is to be commended. And like I said, in my book, he's a hero. But the point of the original article here, where it completely failed, is it's completely wrong. It did not fail. In the end, this man is responsible for saving lives. Through one way or another, he is responsible for saving a life, and that is why he is a hero. And that is why we carry, because these responsibilities are directly on us and on people just like this hero that we are talking about right here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments field below, and I will see you tomorrow morning on the Bullet Points. I'm Braden. See you later.